Can you imagine that tigers use sound as a weapon? Tigers don't merely rely on their powerful physiques to hunt. They utilize their iconic roars as a strategic tool. These majestic big cats produce low-frequency sound waves known as infrasound, which lie below the audible range for humans. Remarkably, these roars can travel over 3 kilometers, targeting prey from a distance. When an animal hears this roar, its body reacts to the vibrations, stunning it and causing a momentary paralysis. This biological response disrupts the prey's motor functions and clouds its judgment, effectively freezing it in place. It's a tactic that gives tigers a decisive advantage during a hunt. Researchers speculate that the sound may interfere with the brain's wave patterns or evoke a panic reflex, amplifying the effectiveness of this unique hunting strategy. By weaponizing their vocalizations, tigers enhance their chances of success, turning their roar into an evolutionary superpower. So, next time you hear about the king of the jungle, remember that its might extends well beyond its physical strength. What if I told you Venice gondolas have a color secret? It's a captivating story rooted in the city's desire for elegance. Picture the stunning canals of Venice, where gondolas glide along the shimmering water. In the 16th century, Venetian authorities noticed that colorful gondolas were turning into a competition, with gondoliers trying to outdo one another in vibrant hues and elaborate designs. To put an end to this display of wealth and rivalry, they established a visual rule mandating that all gondolas be painted black. This color choice wasn't merely arbitrary. It symbolized a sense of unity and grace, allowing everyone, regardless of social status, to enjoy the beauty of the canals without distractions from flashy colors. Interestingly, the rule does not apply to the gondolas owned by high-ranking officials, which can still flaunt colorful decorations. So, the next time you stroll through Venice and admire those iconic black gondolas, remember that each one carries a piece of history, embodying a unique blend of tradition and style that has persisted for centuries. What if I told you Chicago's nickname has a twist? The Windy City is a title often thought to simply indicate the chilly breezes that sweep across the city, but its origins are deeply rooted in the city's ambitious history. In the late 19th century, Chicago was preparing for the grand 1893 World's Columbian Exposition, an event that stirred immense pride among its politicians and promoters. Known for their elaborate speeches, filled with grand promises about the city's potential, they often spoke at great length, making lofty claims that captivated audiences. This penchant for long-winded boasting led to the term windy being humorously adopted to describe their overflowing rhetoric rather than the weather itself. This reflects a unique aspect of Chicago's spirit, an eagerness to showcase its greatness and assert its significance on both national and international stages. So, while it's true that Chicago is often breezy, its nickname is more a testament to the rich history of its confident citizens and their vibrant discussions. Next time you feel the wind while strolling by Lake Michigan, remember, it's not just the weather. It's the legacy of voices echoing Chicago's pride. Here's a wild fact about temperature scales. It's a curious revelation that the Celsius and Fahrenheit systems converge at one particularly frigid point, 40 degrees. This means that when temperatures plunge to 40 degrees Celsius, they directly correlate to 40 degrees, creating a unique scenario where both temperature scales agree. Whether you're bundled up in Canada or feeling the chill in the US, this is one temperature where everyone experiences the same icy conditions. But what led to the creation of these differing scales? Anders Celsius devised the Celsius scale based on the freezing and boiling points of water, marking a significant shift in temperature measurement. Conversely, Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit introduced his scale with a completely different approach. This fascinating intersection not only illustrates the quirky nature of temperature measurement, but also emphasizes how various cultures devised distinctive methods to interpret the same physical phenomenon. Picture a thermometer showing 40 degrees, irrespective of whether you're in a Celsius-focused nation or a Fahrenheit-dominated one. There's a universal agreement that it's freezing. Share this intriguing tidbit while enjoying a warm drink on a cold day. Let's uncover the truth about toes in Texas. Surprisingly, a Texas town judged beauty by toes. In the 1930s, Hondo, Texas, became the backdrop for an unconventional beauty contest that focused exclusively on women's feet. This unique event invited participants to showcase their most polished toes, leaving their faces hidden from view and emphasizing beauty in unexpected ways. Judges critiqued the feet based on criteria like shape, grooming, and elegance, highlighting aspects of femininity that often go unnoticed. This quirky competition attracted not only local residents, but also intrigued onlookers and travelers curious about this fresh take on beauty ideals. At a time when societal standards were shifting, the contest stood out as a reflection of changing perceptions surrounding beauty. While today we often think of beauty in holistic terms, the Hondo contest encourages us to recognize the myriad ways women express themselves. What if we broadened our definition of beauty to include even more unconventional ideals? By doing so, could we foster a society that celebrates individuality and creativity and personal expression? Have you ever wondered why hermit crabs share shells? These fascinating creatures don't create their own homes. Instead, they borrow shells from deceased snails. As hermit crabs grow, they require larger shells, prompting a remarkable social phenomenon known as the shell swap. When one hermit crab seeks a bigger shell, it initiates a chain reaction among its fellow crabs. They gather around, each one eagerly anticipating an upgrade. Once the first crab successfully finds a new shell, it moves in, leaving its old shell empty. This vacancy provides the perfect opportunity for the next smallest crab to make its move, often leading to a swift and organized exchange that can include dozens of crabs. This behavior showcases an incredible level of cooperation, demonstrating that hermit crabs, although typically solitary, engage in communal resource sharing when it comes to their homes. The entire process is efficient and peaceful, acting as a reminder of how nature encourages collaboration among even the most unlikely groups. Who knew that these little crustaceans could teach us such valuable lessons about teamwork? Can a watermelon really cost over $6,000? The answer lies in the extraordinary Densuke watermelon, a rare gem grown exclusively on the island of Hokkaido in Japan. These unique watermelons are celebrated not only for their famously sweet and juicy taste, but also for their striking shiny black skin. This unusual dark exterior sets them apart from your typical green watermelon, enhancing their appeal and mystique. But what drives their price into the thousands, sometimes pushing well over $6,000 for a single fruit, is their extreme scarcity and the meticulous care needed for cultivation. Farmers devote themselves to nurturing these delicacies, ensuring that each watermelon receives the perfect blend of water and sunlight, while deftly protecting them from pests. The result is a fruit that doesn't just tantalize the taste buds, but also carries an esteemed reputation, often becoming a luxurious gift or a status symbol among fruit connoisseurs. So, the next time you slice into a regular watermelon, imagine how incredible and pricey the Densuke variety must be. Why exactly does barnacle glue outperform superglue? These fascinating little creatures demonstrate remarkable chemistry through their natural adhesive, which surpasses many human-made products. Barnacles secrete a unique underwater glue composed of complex protein polymers and calcium, allowing it to harden instantly in salt water. This glue bonds effectively to various surfaces, metal, rock, or shell, making it incredibly versatile. In laboratory tests, barnacle adhesive exhibits a bonding strength of up to 14 MPa, which outstrips that of many industrial adhesives. One of the most exciting aspects of this glue is its eco-friendliness. Unlike superglue, it is biodegradable and functions flawlessly underwater. Researchers are now delving into its structure to inspire the development of medical-grade sealants and underwater construction adhesives. The evolution of this adhesive over millions of years has equipped barnacles with solutions to engineering challenges that even today's scientists grapple with. This natural adhesive stands as a brilliant example of nature's ingenuity, demonstrating how organic substances can outperform industrial products while promoting sustainability. Turns out, the truth is that Taiwan's trains amaze. Taiwan's THSR, or high-speed rail, is a groundbreaking achievement that transforms how people travel across the island, achieving speeds of up to 300 kilometers per hour. This impressive system allows passengers to journey from the vibrant atmosphere of Taipei in the north to the sunny delights of Kaohsiung in a mere 90 minutes. Such efficiency has made THSR the ultimate choice for business trips and spontaneous weekend getaways, offering travelers the chance to experience Taiwan's stunning landscapes and bustling cities effortlessly. But the excitement doesn't stop there. Taiwan's commitment to convenience shines through with its nationwide public Wi-Fi system, known as iTaiwan. This free internet access is readily available at train stations, airports, and even aboard the THSR, enabling travelers to share their experiences instantly or plan their next destination with ease. Together, these remarkable features create a tech-savvy environment that enhances every aspect of travel, making Taiwan an exciting hotspot for adventurers and professionals alike. Is it really true that music brings us together? The courtyard of the Bob Marley Museum in Kingston, Jamaica, stands as a living testament to the power of music in uniting people from all walks of life. This vibrant gathering space is where Bob Marley created many of his iconic melodies that continue to inspire millions around the globe. As visitors wander through the courtyard, they are enveloped in an atmosphere rich with emotion, sharing their personal stories and connections to Marley's timeless songs. The echoes of classics like One Love and No Woman, No Cry resonate around the area, creating a communal experience that transcends cultural boundaries. It's not just a museum, it's a celebration of Marley's message of peace, love, and unity. Fans often find themselves swaying to the rhythm, bonded by shared appreciation and admiration for the reggae legend. Whether you're a die-hard follower or a newcomer to his music, stepping into this courtyard is like stepping into a world where music truly connects us, inviting all to feel the joy and warmth that Bob Marley instilled in his art. Most people don't know this, but sea lions are vocal masters. On rocky coastal breeding grounds, these playful marine mammals transform the beach into a raucous concert with their impressive vocal abilities. Sea lions produce over 30 unique sounds, including everything from deep growls to sharp squeaks. Each vocalization serves a purpose. They defend their territory, attract potential mates, and communicate with their pups. During mating season, dominant males often claim certain beach areas, which they fiercely protect by continuously bellowing to ward off rivals. This vocal competition can be quite a spectacle, showcasing not just their strength, but also their social relevance. Interestingly, sea lion pups are born into this chaotic symphony and learn to recognize their mother's distinct voices, ensuring they can reconnect in crowded colonies. Research has shown that sea lions even develop regional dialects, akin to human accents with vocal traditions passed from one generation to the next. This intricate communication system plays a vital role in their social structure and highlights an amazing aspect of their identity and culture. Imagine an otter's favorite stone. What's the story? This delightful fact adds another layer to our understanding of these playful creatures. Otters are not just adorable, they're also crafty little tool users. Each otter has a special stone that it carries around, often tucked away in a little pocket under their arm or in a loose pouch on their belly. This stone isn't just for show, it's a crucial tool. Otters use their favorite rocks to crack open hard-shelled animals like mollusks and crustaceans, which are tasty treats for them. Imagine them floating on their backs, holding their prize stone in one paw while munching away. This behavior not only showcases their intelligence, but also their playful nature. In fact, some otters even have a collection of stones, choosing the perfect one for each meal. This ability to select and use tools sets otters among the most intelligent animals in the ocean. So next time you watch an otter at a zoo or in a documentary, take a moment to appreciate their unique relationship with these stones. They're not just playing around, they're demonstrating a fascinating part of how they interact with their environment. Can you imagine that Komodo dragons can reproduce alone? This fascinating ability is known as parthenogenesis, where a female can produce offspring without male contribution. It's almost like a superpower among reptiles. In the Komodo dragon's case, the result of this process is always male offspring. This remarkable adaptation occurs primarily in isolated environments, ensuring survival when mates are scarce. These formidable reptiles, the largest living lizards, inhabit only a few Indonesian islands, making their unique reproductive method even more intriguing. Parthenogenesis allows a female to pass on her genes, creating a new generation even in the absence of a partner. However, it's important to note that relying solely on this method can lead to a lack of genetic diversity, which is generally beneficial for the health of populations. Despite this, the ability of female Komodo dragons to reproduce independently stands as a powerful testament to nature's adaptability and innovation. Next time you ponder the wonders of wildlife, remember the incredible journey of the female Komodo dragon and her extraordinary capability to bring new life into the world all by herself. Hard to believe, but wombats are expert architects. Wombats, those adorable, stocky marsupials from Australia, create intricate underground bunkers akin to civil engineering masterpieces. Using their strong claws and muscular limbs, they excavate impressive tunnel systems that can stretch up to 30 meters in length. These tunnels feature multiple chambers designed to provide shelter from predators and extreme weather conditions, maintaining a consistent humidity and temperature inside. Interestingly, wombat mothers dig backwards into these tunnels to protect their young from potential soil collapses, showcasing their instinctual design skills. Some tunnels possess branches, cleverly confusing any intruders who might come snooping around. What's even more fascinating is that these burrows can be reused or shared across generations, reflecting a deep sense of community. Scientists recognize that wombats significantly impact local soil ecology and plant growth through their digging activities. Their burrows serve not just as safe havens, but also as storage spaces and social hubs, illustrating the remarkable abilities of creatures that rely on instinct rather than blueprints or tools, truly making wombats nature's unexpected builders. Let's uncover the truth about J in the periodic table. It's a curious fact that the letter J holds the dubious honor of being the only letter not represented on the periodic table. This iconic chart is a vital tool for scientists, showcasing the fundamental building blocks of matter. Each chemical element is assigned a symbol, mostly derived from its name, but the letter J just didn't make the cut. The absence of J can be traced back to the origins of many element names, which predominantly come from Latin or Greek. Languages that traditionally did not include this letter in its modern form. For example, hydrogen is represented by H, carbon by C, and so forth. While one might wonder if we could have elements beginning with J, it's important to understand that the symbol choices reflect a long history of discovery and classification in chemistry. So, when you look at the periodic table, remember this intriguing quirk and how it connects to the rich tapestry of scientific history. Isn't it fascinating how language and science intertwine? Ever thought about why wealth has a royal family? The Al Nahyan family stands out as the richest and most powerful royal family in the world, ruling the Emirate of Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates. Their journey to prominence began with Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, who served as the first president of the UAE after its formation in 1971. With his visionary leadership, the family transformed their wealth through various strategic investments, leading to control over the Abu Dhabi Sovereign Wealth Fund, the largest private equity fund globally, valued at an astonishing $700 billion. This substantial financial power enables them to invest in diverse sectors, including cutting-edge technology and global entertainment markets. Soccer enthusiasts will be intrigued to learn that they own Manchester City, one of the premier football clubs in the UK, elevating their profile even further. The Al Nahyan family's influence extends beyond mere finances. It highlights how royal legacies can profoundly impact entire nations, shaping economies and industries on a worldwide scale. How does such wealth shape the future? Believe it or not, cats can defy gravity. This astonishing tale revolves around a feline that survived a harrowing 32-story fall, a feat that seems almost impossible. Miraculously, this remarkable cat escaped with only a chipped tooth and a collapsed lung, both of which it eventually recovered from. How is this even possible? Well, cats possess an incredible ability known as the righting reflex, allowing them to twist their bodies mid-air and land on their feet. This innate skill arises from their flexible spine and unique skeletal structure, which is designed to absorb shock during falls. While it might sound superhuman, this ability is strongly supported by science. Additionally, a cat's lightweight body and fur help slow their fall by creating air resistance, functioning almost like a parachute. This unique combination helps minimize injury in many cases. However, it's important to note that not every fall has such a fortunate outcome. Therefore, keeping your kitty indoors or securely on a balcony remains a wise choice. This remarkable survival story showcases the resilience of our feline friends and reminds us just how fascinating nature can be. Ever thought about why cats rule the internet? Cats have captured our collective hearts online with their hilarious hijinks and furry charm. It might surprise you that felines make up over half of all memes and viral videos on platforms like Instagram and TikTok. Their appeal lies in their ability to get into the most absurd situations. Just picture a cat energetically chasing its own tail or squeezing impossibly into a tiny cardboard box. These sights alone can make anyone laugh. Social media amplifies this kitty craze as users share endless clips of these quirky creatures showing off their unique personalities. But it's not just about their antics. Cats possess an irresistible allure with their wide, curious eyes and soft, fluffy fur that beckons you to reach out and pet them. Many people find that watching these precious moments provides a comforting escape from the hustle and bustle of daily life. So, the next time you catch yourself laughing at a cat's shenanigans, remember you are part of a vast, joyful community, united by the irresistible charm and humor of these captivating companions. You might be shocked to learn that Laos is unique. Laos holds the somber distinction of being the most bombed country in the world, a title rooted in its tumultuous past during the Vietnam War from 1964 to 1973. The United States conducted an extensive bombing campaign to disrupt supply lines, resulting in around 2 million tons of bombs dropped across the landscape. This aggressive strategy left haunting remnants that continue to affect the land and its communities today. Yet, within this troubled history lies a stunning tapestry of natural beauty and cultural richness. Laos, nestled in Southeast Asia, is graced by the magnificent Mekong River, which winds through verdant landscapes, offering essential resources to its inhabitants. The river nurtures diverse ecosystems and supports vibrant communities, weaving life and culture together in its embrace. Moreover, the enchanting Sifan Don archipelago, with its 4,000 islands, features serene lagoons where visitors might glimpse the rare Irrawaddy dolphin. Today, Laos stands as a testament to resilience, transforming its tragic past into a hopeful future filled with beauty and potential. You won't believe this about Sri Lanka's capitals. Did you know that this stunning island nation boasts not one, but two capitals? Sri Jayawardenepura Kota serves as the official administrative center, where the government operates amidst a backdrop of lush greenery and well-planned gardens. This tranquil area is perfect for those who appreciate a calm environment away from the frenetic pace of modern life, featuring charming buildings that blend seamlessly with nature. In stark contrast lies Colombo, the bustling commercial capital that never seems to sleep. This city explodes with activity, merging the rich history of colonial architecture with soaring modern skyscrapers. Take a stroll through its vibrant streets and you'll encounter a tantalizing array of markets, shops, and food stalls, showcasing the culinary delights of Sri Lankan cuisine. The interplay between Kota's serene atmosphere and Colombo's energetic vibe encapsulates the unique character of Sri Lanka, revealing a nation that honors its past while embracing the future. Experience this remarkable balance yourself. How does one country manage two such distinct yet complementary capitals? Believe it or not, cows really have 4 stomachs. Technically, cows possess a single stomach divided into 4 specialized chambers: the rumen, reticulum, omasum, and abomasum. This remarkable digestive system effectively allows them to thrive on tough, fibrous plants like grass. In the first chamber, the rumen, billions of microbes go to work fermenting the grass, creating fatty acids that provide essential energy for the cow. Next, the food moves to the reticulum, where it's shaped into cud and regurgitated for another round of chewing. This essential step helps in breaking down cellulose. After re-chewing, the food enters the omasum, where the cow filters out water and minerals to absorb valuable nutrients. Finally, the abomasum functions similarly to our own stomachs, employing acid and digestive enzymes to complete the digestion process. This intricate system not only makes cows efficient grazers, but also plays a vital role in ecosystems by recycling plant matter. These animals are living bioreactors, transforming grass into energy, milk, and protein, all thanks to their cleverly engineered 4-step digestion process. Surprisingly, it's a fact that the cosmic web exists. This breathtaking structure is the largest known formation in the universe, resembling an immense, intricate net sprawling across the void of space. Imagine a cosmic tapestry made of galaxies, clusters, and dark matter interwoven with vast expanses that act as both threads and gaps. Over billions of years, the force of gravity has served as the master weaver, drawing clusters of matter into filaments where galaxies congregate like stars at a gathering. These filaments often culminate in dense nodes, shimmering with the light of countless stars. Meanwhile, dark energy plays its role by pushing galaxies apart, creating a fascinating interplay of forces that adds depth to our understanding. Researchers studying the cosmic web unlock the mysteries behind galaxy formation and evolution, providing key insights into the elusive natures of dark matter and dark energy. By exploring this vast structure, we gain a clearer picture of the universe's architecture and the delicate equilibrium of forces that shape everything we see around us. Isn't it astonishing how our cosmos is intricately woven together? You might be shocked to learn that ducks are exceptional swimmers. Ducks possess a unique feature, their webbed feet, which are designed as nature's perfect oars. These feet function like efficient paddles when ducks swim. The webbing between their toes spreads out during a stroke, pushing more water and generating impressive thrust. When the duck pulls its feet back, the toes fold inward, significantly reducing drag and conserving energy. This remarkable adaptation allows ducks to glide effortlessly through the water, reaching speeds of up to 8 km/h and diving as deep as 3 meters. Furthermore, ducks have a specialized vascular system in their feet, designed to maintain heat in frigid waters, enabling them to remain active even in icy conditions. The outer layer of their feet is reinforced with keratin, making them resistant to cuts and abrasions from sharp underwater objects. With precise muscular control, ducks can navigate expertly, making their webbed feet an engineering marvel that acts as a paddle, rudder, and even a heat exchanger. How fascinating is that? Did you know that supermarkets waste tons of food? It's truly alarming that the average supermarket in the United States discards nearly 3,000 pounds of food every year, which is like tossing out the weight of a small car. Much of this waste arises from perfectly edible fruits and vegetables that don't meet strict cosmetic standards. For instance, a carrot with a small bruise or a tomato shaped a little differently than usual can end up in the trash instead of on your plate. Additionally, products nearing their expiration dates are often thrown away, despite still being safe for consumption. While some forward-thinking supermarkets are beginning to donate unsold food to local food banks, many still send large quantities to landfills, wasting vital resources and exacerbating greenhouse gas emissions. So, how can we tackle this pressing issue? By choosing to shop at stores that embrace sustainable practices and being more mindful of our own grocery selections, we can collectively reduce food waste and make a meaningful impact on our environment. Believe it or not, octopuses are true masters of disguise. These incredible creatures don't just change their color, they can also alter the texture of their skin with astonishing speed. This skill comes from thousands of tiny muscle-controlled structures called papillae. When threatened or seeking to blend in, an octopus can morph its skin from a smooth surface to something spiky or rough in just milliseconds. This ability to transform helps them seamlessly camouflage among the vibrant coral reefs, jagged rocky seafloors, or swaying seaweed fields, rendering them nearly invisible to predators. But wait, there's more. Researchers have discovered that octopuses don't solely rely on instinct. They exhibit remarkable intelligence. They can observe their surroundings, remember previous experiences, and adapt their camouflage patterns accordingly. This means octopuses make conscious choices about their disguises. Their camouflage isn't just a reflexive reaction. It's a complex interplay of memory, observation, and neural coordination, making them one of nature's most sophisticated shapeshifters. How do they work this magic? Most people don't know this, but gifts are essential in Taiwan. In this vibrant country, gift-giving transcends mere politeness. It is a cherished tradition that enriches social interactions. When you receive an invitation to a friend's home, you're expected to bring a small gift as a token of appreciation. Common choices include exquisitely packaged tea, delightful sweets, or fresh fruits, each item reflecting the host's generosity and your own thoughtfulness. This cherished practice is not just about the actual gifts, but rather the bonds they reinforce among loved ones. In Taiwanese culture, giving a gift symbolizes respect and gratitude, which are foundational values. Whether it's a festive celebration or a simple visit, presenting a gift acts as a bridge that deepens relationships. It also allows you to share a slice of your own culture with your host, or to introduce them to local treats. So, if you find yourself visiting Taiwan, remember to pack a little something special. It could be a taste of the local delicacies or a simple symbol of goodwill. Most people don't know this, but what is a slinky's origin? During World War II, an unexpected twist of fate led to one of the most beloved toys of all time, the slinky. Navy engineer Richard James was focused on developing springs for various naval equipment when an accidental drop changed everything. To his astonishment, instead of simply falling or bouncing, the spring righted itself and landed upright, almost as if it had a life of its own. This surprising incident opened James's eyes to the playful potential of springs. With some modifications, he envisioned a lively toy that could engage and entertain. In 1945, Richard and his wife, Betty, introduced the slinky to the public, and it quickly captured the imagination of children and adults alike. Its unique ability to walk downstairs fascinated everyone, transforming it into a classic toy that became a staple in American homes. Over the years, the slinky made its way into countless commercials and films, solidifying its status in popular culture. This twisty wonder continues to charm generations, proving that a simple mistake can spark endless joy and creativity. Surprisingly, it's a fact that blondes might have more hair. It's a fascinating fact that many people aren't aware of. On average, individuals with blonde hair boast around 150,000 hair follicles on their scalp, while those with darker hair usually have between 100,000 and 120,000 follicles. This difference in follicle count doesn't imply that blondes are more appealing, but it does contribute to their fuller appearance when styling for beachy waves. The intriguing reason behind this variation is the sheer number of hair follicles, rather than the strand thickness. Although blonde strands may seem fine, they create an illusion of thickness due to their quantity. Conversely, dark hair, which is typically thicker, can project a different aesthetic. Interestingly, while redheads might have even fewer hair follicles than brunettes, they often compensate with the rich vibrancy of their unique hue. These variations in hair color remind us of nature's incredible diversity, emphasizing that each shade possesses its own beauty and unique character. So, the next time you admire someone with stunning blonde hair, consider the possibility of those extra strands contributing to that glamorous look. Here's a wild fact about IC 1101. Imagine a galaxy so massive that it dwarfs our own Milky Way by a staggering 220 times. Meet IC 1101, a colossal elliptical galaxy located around 1 billion light-years away in the Abell 2029 galaxy cluster. This behemoth stretches an incredible 6 million light-years across and shines with the light of over 100 trillion stars. Yes, that's right, trillions. To picture its scale, if you stood on one edge of IC 1101 and looked to the other side, you would need to journey billions of years, traveling at the speed of light to reach the far end. But IC 1101 isn't just a solitary giant. It actively interacts with other galaxies within its cluster. Astronomers study these massive structures to understand how they formed and what cosmic secrets they conceal. The existence of such supermassive galaxies like IC 1101 provides a glimpse into the vastness of the universe and reveals the incredible complexity of cosmic architecture. With each discovery, we inch closer to unlocking the mysteries of our universe. You won't believe this about magnetic rings in computers. In the early days of computing, memory technology took a fascinating turn with the use of tiny magnetic rings. Each ring served as a pivotal component that stored data by allowing electrical signals to loop through them, creating an efficient method of information retention. When engineers erased data, they simply reversed the current, making these rings reusable and revolutionizing how computers managed information. Picture a series of these rings intricately strung together on wires, working around the clock to perform complex calculations almost as valuable as gold. This innovation was a significant leap forward, ensuring that computers could reliably hold and manipulate data at a time when technology was rapidly evolving. However, as microchips emerged and packed even more power into smaller devices, the magnetic ring memory eventually took a back seat. Despite this shift, the story of magnetic rings remains essential in the history of computing, highlighting the ingenuity of engineers who shaped our technological landscape. Isn't it incredible that such a small component played a monumental role in the devices we rely on every day? Here's a wild fact about Yosemite National Park. This stunning destination features towering granite cliffs, pristine alpine lakes, and awe-inspiring waterfalls, making it a natural wonder that attracts millions of visitors each year. Among its most famous landmarks are El Capitan and Half Dome, which stand as monumental challenges for rock climbers from all around the globe. These sheer granite faces offer breathtaking views and exciting opportunities to test climbing skills. The iconic Yosemite Falls, the highest waterfall in North America, showcases a captivating cascade during the spring snowmelt, capturing the hearts of photographers and nature enthusiasts alike. With a diverse selection of hiking trails, ranging from easy strolls to strenuous climbs, there's a pathway for everyone to enjoy the park's breathtaking scenery. Yosemite is also home to rich biodiversity, featuring vast forests and unique wildlife, including the elusive black bear and numerous rare bird species. Whether you're camping under the starlit sky, enjoying a picnic beside a serene lake, or embarking on a thrilling hike, Yosemite offers an unforgettable experience. Are you ready to explore this magnificent landscape? You might be shocked to learn that electric catfish stun. This fascinating creature, known scientifically as Malapterurus electricus, is no ordinary fish. Found in the murky waters of African rivers, the electric catfish reveals an extraordinary ability. It can unleash electric shocks of up to 350 volts. Imagine a hidden underwater stun gun, lurking silently, ready to paralyze unsuspecting prey. Equipped with a specialized electric organ made from modified muscle cells, this catfish generates a continuous burst of electricity, which it uses to immobilize smaller fish and even daze larger animals, like perch or small crocodiles. When the shock strikes, it leaves its prey floating helplessly, providing a perfect opportunity for the catfish to swim in and feast. Unlike its cousin, the electric eel, which delivers short, pulsing shocks, the electric catfish prefers a longer, sustained jolt, making it an efficient predator in murky environments. This underwater marvel not only showcases nature's ingenuity, but also reveals the intricate ways organisms adapt to their habitats. How does this electric phenomenon inspire our understanding of bioelectricity? Have you ever wondered why anteaters are so unique? The giant anteater possesses a remarkable feeding adaptation that sets it apart from many other mammals. With a tongue that can reach lengths of up to 2 feet, this fascinating creature has evolved to thrive on a diet primarily composed of ants and termites. The anteater's toothless mouth and jaw that opens only slightly might suggest an inability to hunt, but its tongue, covered in backward-facing spines and a sticky saliva, makes it an effective tool for slurping up insects. With a tongue that darts in and out of nests at an astonishing rate of 140 times per minute, a single giant anteater can consume up to 30,000 insects in one meal. To access these hidden food sources, its powerful claws break through tough nest walls with ease. The anteater's unique digestive system begins externally, as special enzymes in its stomach break down prey, aided by strong acids that dissolve hard exoskeletons. This efficient system of feeding allows the giant anteater to succeed in its ecological niche, demonstrating that nature often crafts the most ingenious solutions. This might surprise you. What is the rule of threes? The rule of threes is a fascinating survival guideline that highlights how long humans can endure without essential elements, namely air, shelter, water, and food. According to this guideline, you can survive for about 3 minutes without air. This time frame emphasizes our body's urgent need for oxygen, as even a brief lack of it can lead to unconsciousness. Next, consider shelter. Without it, your survival drops to 3 hours, especially in extreme weather. Exposure to cold, heat, or rain can rapidly harm the body, making a safe refuge crucial. Then there's water. You can manage roughly 3 days without it, highlighting the importance of staying hydrated. Our bodies are made up of about 60% water, and a lack can lead to confusion and even severe health issues. Finally, food. While you can survive roughly 3 weeks without it, this doesn't imply comfort. These time frames aid in prioritizing essential actions during emergencies. Whether you're an adventurous camper or just want basic survival knowledge, grasping this rule can be a pivotal tool when quick decisions are necessary. Discover why Seattle blends tech and nature beautifully. Seattle stands out as a unique city where cutting-edge technology meets breathtaking natural beauty. Known for being home to tech giants like Amazon and Microsoft, it boasts a skyline bustling with innovation and digital progress. Yet, just beyond the high-rise offices, you can explore over 400 parks managed by the Seattle Parks and Recreation Department, including the stunning Discovery Park, which features miles of trails and panoramic views of Puget Sound. This harmonious coexistence reflects the city's dedication to environmental conservation, as residents actively participate in sustainability initiatives to protect their cherished landscapes. From implementing green building practices to cultivating community gardens, Seattle's commitment to the planet is palpable. Engaging in regular outdoor activities, locals embrace a lifestyle that emphasizes both technological advancement and ecological responsibility. As a result, Seattle not only leads in tech innovation, but also inspires a global movement towards sustainability, proving that urban life can thrive alongside nature. Isn't it amazing how a city can excel in tech while nurturing its environment? Here's a wild fact about Bora Bora's allure. This stunning island in French Polynesia is often described as a tropical paradise, captivating travelers with its dazzling white sands and crystal-clear turquoise waters. Visitors flock here primarily for its luxurious overwater bungalows that float gracefully above the serene lagoon, providing breathtaking views and an unparalleled experience. However, Bora Bora isn't just about luxury. Adventure seekers dive into excitement with activities like snorkeling in vibrant coral reefs teeming with colorful fish, or diving alongside graceful manta rays. For those seeking a more tranquil experience, paddling a canoe across the calm lagoon offers a unique perspective of the lush surroundings. The island also serves as a vibrant hub of Polynesian culture, where lively tamar dancing and beautifully crafted local arts invite travelers to immerse themselves in its rich heritage. As the sun sets, dining on the beach transforms into a magical experience, with stars twinkling above and creating an atmosphere of pure relaxation. With such a blend of natural beauty, thrilling activities, and rich cultural experiences, it's no wonder this dreamy island is at the top of many travel bucket lists. What will you explore first on your visit? You might be shocked to learn that plastic flamingos thrive. In the United States, there are actually more plastic flamingos than real ones, a fascinating trend that began in the 1950s. Don Featherstone, the mastermind behind these cheerful lawn ornaments, designed the iconic pink flamingo that soon became synonymous with playful suburban decoration. Initially, these whimsical replicas captured the carefree spirit of American life, spreading joy across front yards nationwide. While real flamingos primarily inhabit Florida and the Caribbean, their plastic relatives have invaded gardens, lawns, and even public art spaces everywhere. Their popularity has led to backyard parties, creative installations, and light-hearted pranks, showcasing their versatility. Today, it's not uncommon to find these vibrant plastic birds posing in amusing ways, brightening up homes and evoking memories of sun-soaked beaches. Although we may not encounter many living flamingos, these delightful plastic versions offer a burst of color and happiness, reminding us to enjoy life's little pleasures wherever we are. Most people don't know this, but Chad's name has a unique origin. The country of Chad is named after Lake Chad, a significant body of water deeply intertwined with the region's history and culture. The term Chad derives from the Kanuri word sada, meaning a large expanse of water. Lake Chad has historically been one of Africa's largest lakes, attracting communities drawn to its resources for centuries. European explorers during the era of colonization adopted the local name as their own, forever linking the nation to this remarkable lake. Unfortunately, Lake Chad now faces severe challenges, including dramatic shrinkage due to climate change and excessive water diversion for agricultural projects. Despite these challenges, the lake remains an essential lifeline for millions, offering fishing, farming, and trade opportunities. It serves as a powerful reminder of how geographical features influence identity. So when you think of Chad, consider that its name celebrates the expansive waters that have shaped lives and cultures throughout history. Here's a wild fact about lobsters that astounds. Did you know these remarkable crustaceans can live for up to 50 years? Lobsters are not only sought after for their delicious meat, but they also boast one of the longest lifespans among sea creatures. Imagine a lobster navigating the ocean blue for decades, growing larger and more formidable as the years roll by. What makes lobsters so unique is their exceptional biological makeup, which allows them to evade conventional aging markers. While many animals slow down as they age, lobsters continue growing and exhibit a fascinating ability to regenerate lost claws if injured during scrambles with predators. This regeneration is not just a party trick. It's a crucial survival mechanism. With their hard exoskeletons and remarkable adaptability, lobsters stand out as the true champions of their underwater habitats. As they age, their shells can display a stunning array of colors, almost like a natural art piece shaped by time. So the next time you encounter a lobster, consider that you might be gazing at one of the ocean's oldest inhabitants. How incredible is that? Most people don't know this, but Victoria Peak awes everyone. Perched high above Hong Kong, Victoria Peak is a must-visit destination that enchants both locals and tourists with its stunning panoramic views. At the summit, you can marvel at the city's glittering skyline, featuring a dazzling array of skyscrapers that reflect the hustle and bustle of urban life. Below, Victoria Harbour shimmers invitingly, flanked by tranquil mountains that provide a serene backdrop. To reach this breathtaking viewpoint, hop aboard the Peak Tram, a delightful funicular railway in operation since 1888. This historic ride climbs steeply through lush greenery, offering glimpses of vibrant neighborhoods and unique architectural marvels along the way. Upon arrival, visitors can stroll through beautiful gardens, indulge in delicious snacks at cozy cafes, or delve into the local history at informative exhibits. Whether you're snapping photos or simply breathing in the fresh mountain air, a visit to Victoria Peak guarantees unforgettable experiences and cherished memories that will linger long after your adventure ends. You might be shocked to learn that the Sonoran Desert exists. This incredible expanse stretches across Arizona and California in the United States, as well as in the Mexican states of Sonora and Baja California, covering about 301,000 square kilometers. Imagine a landscape so vast that it's hard to picture. As the largest desert in North America, the Sonoran Desert boasts some of the hottest temperatures on Earth, reaching a staggering 80 degrees Celsius, around 176 degrees Fahrenheit. Such extreme heat shapes a unique ecosystem teeming with resilient plants and animals. Among its most iconic residents is the saguaro cactus, which can grow over 40 feet tall, offering shelter and sustenance to various creatures. The desert also features peculiar rock formations and vibrant wildflowers that burst into color after rare rain showers. Wildlife here includes fascinating species like the Gila monster and the desert tortoise, both expertly adapted to thrive under harsh conditions. Exploring the Sonoran Desert unveils a world full of unexpected beauty and life, revealing that even the harshest environments can surprise us. What if I told you about Sri Lankan tea culture? Sri Lanka is not just an island paradise. It's a tea lover's dream. This beautiful country proudly holds the title of the world's leading exporter of tea, with Ceylon tea being synonymous with quality and flavor. The scenic hills of Nuwara Eliya, Ella, and Kandy host sprawling tea estates where world-class teas are cultivated. These plantations, cloaked in mist and framed by lush greenery, produce teas celebrated for their rich flavors and enticing aromas. Imagine walking through rows of meticulously plucked tea leaves, surrounded by breathtaking landscapes. That's the enchanting world of Sri Lankan tea. Interestingly, while tea reigns supreme, coffee has gained popularity, especially among the younger crowd in lively urban centers like Colombo. Trendy cafes serve aromatic coffee, buzzing with energy as millennials enjoy artisanal concoctions, blending the old with the new. This delightful coexistence of tea and coffee culture highlights Sri Lanka's rich culinary diversity, making it a vibrant destination for both tea aficionados and coffee lovers alike. Turns out, the truth is that bats are essential. In the heart of Texas lies Bracken Cave, home to the biggest bat colony on the planet. This fascinating location hosts around 20 million bats, and during sunset, a spectacular sight unfolds. As darkness falls, the sky transforms into a swirling mass of bats, all emerging from the cave in perfect harmony. Each bat plays a vital role in the ecosystem, acting as nature's pest control by feasting on insects, including those pesky mosquitoes that tend to ruin our outdoor experiences. With the ability to consume thousands of insects in just one night, the impact of these creatures is tremendous. Scientists estimate that one bat can eat its weight in insects, showcasing their importance in maintaining a healthy environment. Watching this nightly migration at Bracken Cave is more than just a visual treat. It serves as a powerful reminder of how interconnected we are with nature. So the next time you feel a mosquito bite, remember that these remarkable bats are hard at work, keeping the insect population in check and contributing to the delicate balance of our ecosystem. Turns out, the truth is that coffee lovers get ready for a sandy surprise. In Turkey, coffee isn't just brewed. It's an artistic experience that captures the essence of a rich cultural tradition. Turkish coffee is prepared using a method that involves heating it in hot sand, an art form that enhances the flavor in a unique way. A small copper container called a sezve is used for this process. As the sezve sits in the sand, the heat gently warms the coffee, allowing the grains to bubble and froth perfectly and release aromatic oils that give the brew its signature taste. This process is more than just caffeine. It's a social event where friends and family come together, sharing stories and laughter during the slow preparation. The resulting coffee is served in tiny cups, with grounds settling at the bottom, creating a delightful experience that Turkish coffee lovers truly appreciate. This traditional method has been passed down through generations, making every sip a connection to history and community. So if you ever find yourself in Turkey, savoring a cup of sand-brewed coffee, remember that you're enjoying not just a drink, but a story steeped in cultural heritage. Here's something incredible about France's homeless crisis. Despite its glamorous image of fashion, fine dining, and exquisite art, France grapples with a significant homelessness issue that cannot be overlooked. With over 330,000 individuals currently without a home, it surprisingly leads the European Union in this critical challenge, marking a staggering 130% increase since 2022. This alarming situation reflects a growing wealth gap, where the richest 10% of the population holds nearly half of the nation's wealth, while the poorest 10% cling to a mere 2%. Such a divide starkly contrasts the bustling life of major cities like Paris and Lyon, where luxury thrives amidst an economic boom, against rural areas that struggle with basic services and viable job prospects. Many of those experiencing homelessness confront not only a lack of shelter, but also limited access to education and healthcare, making it incredibly tough to escape the cycle of poverty. As France's allure and elegance mask these pressing issues, one must ask, how can this beautiful nation address these inequalities and truly support its most vulnerable citizens? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Finland has 188,000 lakes. This captivating country, often titled the Land of 1,000 Lakes, boasts an astonishing number that makes it the lake champion of Europe. These lakes cover around 10% of Finland's entire area, creating picturesque landscapes intertwined with lush forests and charming towns. Their serene beauty invites not only relaxation, but also supports a rich ecosystem filled with diverse fish, various bird species, and a plethora of plant life. During the sunny summer months, Finns and visitors alike flock to these shimmering bodies of water for activities like fishing, swimming, kayaking, and boating, making the most of the long, bright days. When winter rolls in, the lakes transform as they freeze over, providing perfect conditions for ice fishing and skating. With such an impressive abundance of lakes across the nation, it's no surprise that Finland emerges as a paradise for nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts alike. Whether you prefer the calm of fishing or the thrill of kayaking, Finland's lakes have something special to offer everyone. Surprisingly, it's a fact that North Korea requires special permissions. If you're daydreaming about a trip to the mysterious land of North Korea, prepare for a surprising journey even before you pack your bags. This country is one of the most closed-off places on Earth, which means securing a visa is quite challenging. Most travelers cannot simply hop on a plane. They must go through an approved tour guide or agency to gain access. The government tightly controls the process, allowing visitors only in specific zones under close scrutiny. Applying for a visa involves a mountain of paperwork, including a detailed itinerary and personal information that shows you mean business. Unlike other countries where a quick application may suffice, in North Korea, patience and precision are vital. You will need to plan your trip meticulously and follow the rules. However, for adventurous souls willing to navigate this intricate process, the reward is immense. A chance to see a world that feels like it hasn't changed in decades, with unique customs, stunning landscapes, and a chance to understand its complex history. Will you take on the adventure? Have you ever wondered why axolotls regenerate without scars? The axolotl, Ambystoma mexicanum, an extraordinary amphibian native to Mexico, boasts a remarkable ability to regenerate lost limbs, organs, and even parts of its brain without leaving any trace of a scar. This aquatic creature remains in a perpetual larval state, retaining its gills and continuing its underwater lifestyle throughout its life. What sets axolotls apart is their unique regeneration process, which involves creating a special structure called a blastema. This blastema forms at the wound site, containing cells that act similarly to embryonic stem cells, allowing for the precise rebuilding of complex tissues. As scientists delve into the axolotl genome, they aim to uncover the specific genes that enable these remarkable regenerative capabilities. Their research holds the promise of advancing medical science, particularly in the fields of tissue repair and spinal cord injuries. In laboratory settings, axolotls have already contributed significantly to our understanding of limb regrowth and cancer resistance. This fascinating creature may unlock essential answers to some of biology's most challenging questions. You might be shocked to learn that keyboards are biased. It turns out that when you're typing on a QWERTY keyboard, your left hand does about 56% of the work. This imbalance arises because the most commonly used letters, such as A, S, D, and F, are predominantly located on the left side of the keyboard. As a result, if you think typing is easy, your left hand might feel differently due to this unfair workload. You may now wonder if there's a more equitable option available, and this is where the Dvorak keyboard comes into play. Designed in the 1930s by Dr. August Dvorak, this layout aims to distribute typing demands more evenly between both hands. By positioning frequently used letters directly under your strongest fingers, the Dvorak keyboard allows for smoother typing sessions and reduces finger fatigue. Some studies even suggest that users can achieve faster typing speeds and fewer errors with this layout. Therefore, if you're a typing enthusiast or spend a lot of time at your keyboard, exploring the Dvorak layout could enhance your typing experience. Intriguingly, this phenomenon reflects how even our simplest tools can significantly influence our efficiency and interactions. Believe it or not, the cheetah is nature's racing car. This incredible creature can accelerate from 0 to 97 km/h in just 3 seconds, making it the fastest land animal on Earth. The cheetah's anatomy is a masterpiece of evolution, finely tuned for speed and agility. With a lightweight frame, its ultra-flexible spine acts like a coiled spring, allowing for explosive bursts of energy. Long limbs packed with powerful muscles help achieve remarkable stride lengths, while semi-retractable claws provide essential traction on the ground. Furthermore, cheetahs have enlarged nostrils and lungs that facilitate rapid oxygen intake, crucial during their intense chases. However, this extraordinary speed comes at a price. They can only maintain such full-throttle sprints for about 20 to 30 seconds before their muscles risk overheating. Thankfully, this brief yet intense chase is often enough to catch swift prey like gazelles. With their long tails functioning as a rudder, cheetahs enjoy incredible turning agility. After such high-speed pursuits, they need to rest and recover, panting heavily for up to an hour before they resume their activities. Truly, the cheetah is a marvel of nature's engineering. Is it really true that Zion Canyon was carved by a river? This stunning location, the most famous feature of Zion National Park, showcases the amazing artistry of nature sculpted over millions of years by the Virgin River. As the river wound through the landscape, it meticulously carved towering red sandstone cliffs and unique rock formations that beckon nature lovers and adventurers. These majestic cliffs rise dramatically, sometimes over 1,000 feet tall, offering visitors breathtaking views from various hiking trails. The vibrant spectrum of sandstone colors, shifting from deep reds to glowing oranges, transforms throughout the day, creating a mesmerizing living canvas. Whether you are enjoying a leisurely tour of the Zion Canyon Scenic Drive or embracing the challenge of hikes like Angel's Landing, the diverse landscapes and rich ecosystem inspire pure awe. Additionally, wildlife such as mule deer and various bird species reside here, enhancing the magical atmosphere. Next time you marvel at this breathtaking natural wonder, remember how the Virgin River's relentless journey has shaped this incredible gem. How does nature achieve such artistry? Let's uncover the truth about The Lion King. Disney's beloved animated classic is a rich tapestry woven not only from dazzling visuals and catchy tunes, but also from profound literary roots, specifically Shakespeare's Hamlet. Just like Hamlet, The Lion King centers around a young prince named Simba who embarks on a heart-wrenching journey marked by betrayal and a quest for revenge. In a chilling twist, Simba's uncle Scar murders his father, King Mufasa, echoing the dark familial conflicts found in Hamlet. As both young princes confront loss and grapple with their identities, they carry the weight of their legacies on their shoulders, struggling with what it means to be a leader. This striking resemblance highlights how classic narratives resonate throughout time, with themes of family loyalty and justice weaving seamlessly into modern storytelling. While The Lion King entertains audiences with its vibrant animation and unforgettable songs, its connection to Shakespeare's dramatic themes invites us to reflect on deeper truths about human experience. Isn't it astounding how timeless literature continues to influence our favorite tales today? What if I told you how pink is created? The color pink, renowned for its association with sweetness and warmth, is intriguing because it doesn't exist as a single wavelength of light like red or blue. Instead, our brains ingeniously create pink by blending the wavelengths of red and violet light, giving us this lovely hue through an optical illusion. When red and blue light come together, our brain interprets this combination and perceives the color pink. This remarkable phenomenon illustrates how our understanding of color is influenced by the interaction of different light wavelengths rather than merely reflecting what's around us. For instance, the same pink shade can look different based on the lighting conditions or adjacent colors, highlighting the complexity of our visual perception. Pink is everywhere in our lives, appearing in everything from vibrant sunsets to playful cotton candy. So, the next time you encounter a charming pink flower or cozy pink sweater, take a moment to appreciate the science at play behind that delightful color. It's all a fascinating interplay of light and perception. What if I told you jellyfish can cheat death? The tiny jellyfish Turritopsis dohrnii has amazed scientists with its astonishing ability to reverse aging and essentially live forever. After reaching adulthood, this remarkable creature employs a process known as transdifferentiation, allowing it to transform its specialized cells back into a juvenile state. This means it can shed its mature form and rejuvenate, effectively cycling between youth and maturity throughout its lifespan. However, this fascinating cycle isn't entirely foolproof. The jellyfish is susceptible to predation or injury, which could end its remarkable life. Researchers are captivated by this biological phenomenon, as it offers insights into regenerative medicine and longevity. The potential implications stretch far beyond the ocean depths. Understanding cellular flexibility in Turritopsis dohrnii could reshape our approach to aging and healing in humans. By studying how this jellyfish navigates the complexities of life and death, scientists hope to unlock the secrets of rejuvenation and perhaps find ways to extend human health and longevity. Nature has paved the way, and we are just beginning to catch up. Can you imagine that Taiwan is mostly mountains? Nearly 80% of this vibrant island is covered by breathtaking mountain ranges, which means vast natural beauty is always within reach. This remarkable geography forms a stunning backdrop to daily life in Taiwan, where you can experience a fusion of modern innovation and unspoiled nature. Start your day in bustling Taipei, surrounded by gleaming skyscrapers and the tantalizing aromas from street vendors offering traditional breakfast delicacies. As you sip your bubble tea, take in the majestic mountains rising in the distance, calling you to explore their heights. Just a short journey to the south takes you to Kenting, where sunny beaches and crystal-clear waters invite you to relax and enjoy tropical paradise vibes. And for those seeking adventure, the challenge of hiking Jade Mountain, Taiwan's tallest peak at 3,952 meters, offers an unforgettable experience. Reach the summit and reward yourself with panoramic views of lush valleys and sparkling coastlines. In Taiwan, you can embrace the thrill of mountain adventures and the tranquility of beach life all in a single day. Here's a wild fact about why did Van Gogh sell only one painting in his lifetime. Vincent van Gogh, the master of post-impressionism, had an exceptionally compelling yet tragic narrative as an artist. Despite his extraordinary skill, characterized by vibrant colors and emotive brushwork, he managed to sell just one painting, The Red Vineyard, during his life, which spanned the late 19th century. This masterpiece, depicting the golden hues of a vineyard at sunset, didn't translate into wealth or fame for Van Gogh. Instead, he endured severe poverty and struggled with mental health issues. His life was filled with rejection and obscurity, leaving him largely unrecognized by the art community. Ironically, today, his paintings are among the most coveted and expensive, often commanding sums that exceed tens of millions at auctions worldwide. The dramatic shift in appreciation for his work illustrates how societal tastes can evolve over time. Van Gogh's story is a profound reminder of the fine line between struggle and success, encouraging us to value creativity and passion, even when recognition seems far away. So, the next time you admire a Van Gogh, reflect on the extraordinary journey that led to his eventual fame. Here's a wild fact about salaries and salt. The word salary has a fascinating history that dates back to ancient Rome. It comes from the Latin term salarium, which is derived from sal, meaning salt. Back then, salt was more than just a seasoning. It was a precious commodity. It played a crucial role in preserving food, especially meat, and was so valuable that people went to great lengths to obtain it. Roman soldiers were sometimes compensated in salt, reflecting its importance for their survival in a time when food preservation was essential. Due to its high worth, salt was often referred to as white gold. The phrase, earning your salt, originated from this practice, signifying that one has performed their duties well. Today, when you receive your paycheck, it's intriguing to think of its connection to a time when salt represented not just flavor, but also financial security. Salt once shaped economies and livelihoods, reminding us that even the simplest ingredients can have monumental impacts on history. Isn't it astonishing how a sprinkle of salt connects us to our ancestral past? Here's a wild fact about naked mole rats. These quirky little creatures, known for their lack of fur and wrinkled skin, live in fascinating underground colonies led by a queen. Much like bees and ants, naked mole rats exhibit a highly organized social structure where only the queen breeds, while the rest of the colony takes on various roles, such as workers and soldiers. This division of labor is vital for their survival, enabling them to thrive in harsh conditions. Remarkably, these social rodents can live for up to 30 years, far surpassing the lifespans of most other rodents. An even more incredible trait is their resistance to cancer, a characteristic that has drawn the attention of scientists eager to explore their genetics. In their dark, burrowed homes found primarily in East Africa, these creatures work together to nurture their young and forage for food, primarily relying on tubers. Their teamwork and unique hierarchy demonstrate how life can not only survive but flourish amidst adversity, challenging our understanding of social behavior in the animal kingdom. So, the next time you hear about naked mole rats, remember, they're not just odd, they're a marvel of nature. You might be shocked to learn that your brain is mostly fat. It may seem surprising, but the human brain consists of about 60% fat, making it the fattiest organ in the body. This isn't merely an intriguing fact. The high fat content is crucial for brain functionality. The fats found in our brains contribute to forming cell membranes, which serve as the building blocks that keep cells healthy and efficient. These membranes act like strong barriers, safeguarding the cellular components from external harm. Moreover, fats play a key role in insulating nerve fibers, similar to how the insulation in your home retains heat. This protective layer accelerates the transmission of signals within the brain and throughout the entire nervous system, facilitating swift communication and effective processing of information. Picture this: sending a text on a dial-up connection versus a modern high-speed internet. The difference in speed is astounding. Therefore, when considering your diet or nutrition, remember that healthy fats are not just beneficial for your body, they are vital for maintaining your brain's sharpness and operational efficiency. Most people don't know this, but squirrels are memory masters. These clever creatures are not just cute and playful. They possess incredible spatial memory that enables them to remember the locations of up to 300 hidden nuts. When squirrels bury their food, it might look random, but they actually use environmental cues like tree shapes, rock patterns, and land slopes to create a mental map of their caches. Unlike many animals that rely primarily on scent, squirrels depend on cognitive and visual memory to locate their buried treasures, demonstrating impressive intelligence. In scientific tests, squirrels have proven their skills by distinguishing their own hidden nuts from decoys planted nearby. Even more fascinating is their behavior of deceptive caching, where they pretend to bury nuts while being observed, only to stash their real stash elsewhere. This behavior not only guarantees their survival through winter, but also benefits the environment, as forgotten nuts can sprout into new trees. It's no wonder that indigenous myths in North America often depict squirrels as cunning and resourceful. These characterizations are backed by their remarkable biological abilities. Ever thought about why white holes fascinate scientists? Prepare to be amazed by these mysterious cosmic phenomena that are like the bizarre counterparts to black holes. While black holes pull everything into their gravitational grasp, white holes theoretically do just the opposite. They eject matter and energy into space. This mind-boggling concept emerges from Einstein's equations of general relativity, which shape our understanding of gravity. According to these equations, while black holes can trap light, white holes could blast it out, leading to explosive outflows of matter. Despite this captivating idea, no one has ever observed a white hole, leaving them firmly in the realm of theory. This absence of evidence raises questions about their existence and what conditions might be necessary for white holes to form. Some scientists speculate they could provide insights into the universe's recycling of matter, or even suggest the possibility of alternate universes. The ongoing debate fuels our curiosity, urging us to explore the cosmos in search of these elusive entities. Who knows what uncharted territories of space might hold the key to understanding them? Discover the incredible world of the hatchetfish. This fascinating little fish has quite the unique design, and it's not just for show. Named for its flattened, hatchet-like body, the hatchetfish is an extraordinary swimmer, gliding effortlessly through dark ocean depths. But what really sets it apart are its amazing tubular eyes, which are specially adapted to catch the faintest glimmers of light from above. This clever adaptation allows the hatchetfish to spot food that may be drifting down from above, like tiny plankton or other tasty morsels. Living in the deep sea, where sunlight barely reaches, these fish have evolved to thrive in an environment that demands innovative survival strategies. By looking upwards, they maximize their chances of spotting a meal before it slips away into the darkness. Their sleek, shiny bodies also help them blend into the dim underwater world, providing some defense against predators. So, next time you think of deep-sea creatures, remember the remarkable hatchetfish and its incredible adaptations that help it thrive in the vast ocean. Turns out, the truth is that flags can surprise us. While the majority of flags around the world stick to a rectangular design, some captivating exceptions show us that creativity knows no bounds. The flags of Switzerland and the Vatican City break from the traditional rectangle, both featuring square shapes that enhance their iconic status. Switzerland's flag, with its bold white cross set against a vibrant red background, symbolizes peace and equality, embodying the nation's core values. In contrast, the Vatican's design, simple yet striking, underscores its profound religious significance. Among the most intriguing, however, is Nepal's flag, an extraordinary symbol composed of two stacked triangles. This unique design represents the country's stunning Himalayan mountains, making it not just a flag, but a tribute to Nepal's rich culture and breathtaking landscape. These fascinating flags remind us that beyond their colors and patterns, flags carry deep stories about a nation's history, values, and identity. They transform pieces of cloth into powerful symbols of pride and belonging, inviting us to explore the world's diverse cultures. Can you imagine that magical elf making cookies? The Keebler cookie brand has captured the hearts and taste buds of many with its charming mascot, Ernie the elf, who has been delighting us for decades. Ernie, envisioned as the cheerful baker of a wondrous tree factory, lives in a fantastical world where a team of industrious elves produces delectable cookies and snacks. Yet this enchanting realm is more than just about delicious treats. It cleverly appeals to our sense of nostalgia and wonder. Products like the iconic fudge stripes and soft batch cookies are intertwined with the belief that these delights originate from a secret, magical place, reminiscent of the fairy tales we cherished as children. The elf imagery draws us in, creating a heartwarming connection with consumers. Who wouldn't find joy in the idea that a jolly elf is crafting their favorite snack? This delightful imagery has allowed Keebler to shine brightly in a crowded snack aisle, reminding us that occasionally a sprinkle of magic truly enhances our treats. Did you know that polluted water threatens our food supply? Contaminated water bodies lead to severe consequences for both aquatic life and humans. When pollutants like heavy metals and harsh chemicals enter rivers, lakes, and oceans, they create toxic environments for fish and other marine organisms. This contamination poses a direct threat as many species die off, which consequently disrupts the delicate balance of aquatic ecosystems. As lower-level species dwindle, animals higher up the food chain, including birds and larger fish, struggle to find adequate food sources. The impact doesn't stop in the water. Contaminated water can seep into agricultural lands, making the soil less fertile and diminishing crop yields. Farmers, unable to access clean water, face immense challenges in producing the food vital for families worldwide. As food shortages escalate, communities may be forced to abandon their homes in search of safer environments. The ramifications are significant, extending beyond wildlife to include potential health crises for humans and economic instability in affected regions. What innovative solutions can we implement to combat this urgent problem and secure our food supply? Most people don't know this, but macaques thrive in winter. These fascinating animals, often referred to as snow monkeys, have an impressive ability to withstand frigid temperatures in Japan's mountainous regions. Unlike many animals that seek warmth during the colder months, the Japanese macaque remains steadfast, sporting a thick fur coat that acts as insulation against chilling winds. Their adaptable nature extends to their physical capabilities. For example, their unique flexible tails serve as extra hands, assisting them in grasping food and maneuvering through their rugged environments. When snow blankets the ground, you may witness these monkeys huddling together for warmth or enjoying the soothing waters of natural hot springs. This behavior not only provides physical warmth, but also fosters social bonds among the group. Living in matriarchal societies, female macaques often support one another by caring for each other's young, showcasing their strong community ties. So, the next time you hear about primates, remember the resilient macaques of Japan, who not only survive but thrive in one of nature's harshest climates. You might be shocked to learn that snow keeps you warm. While it may seem counterintuitive, snow serves as an excellent insulator, especially within the confines of an igloo. When Inuit peoples build igloos, they expertly shape blocks of compressed snow into a dome. This design creates a network of air pockets that dramatically slows down the loss of heat. Inside, even during extreme Arctic temperatures plummeting to 30 degrees Celsius or beyond, the warmth generated by body heat and a small candle can raise the temperature to 0 degrees Celsius or higher. This might not sound cozy compared to warmer climates, but it's a crucial difference that can mean survival. The secret lies in the properties of air itself. Since air conducts heat poorly, the snow, being primarily composed of air, acts as a protective blanket against frigid conditions. For centuries, igloos have stood as a testament to indigenous engineering prowess, using the very elements of the harshest environment on Earth to create functional shelters. Isn't it fascinating how nature can provide such effective solutions? Let's uncover the truth about tooth enamel. Tooth enamel is a remarkable part of our body, and it holds the title of being the hardest substance we have. This tough outer layer covers our teeth and serves as a critical shield against damage caused by food and drinks, as well as bacteria that can lead to cavities. Composed primarily of a mineral called hydroxyapatite, it provides our teeth their strength and durability. You might find it surprising how this seemingly invincible shield can chip or wear away. The secret lies in the fact that enamel doesn't have living cells. Unlike bone, which can heal itself, once enamel is damaged, it can't regenerate. This is why protecting your enamel is paramount. Simple yet effective habits, like brushing with fluoride toothpaste, limiting sugary snacks, and munching on crunchy fruits and veggies, can help keep your enamel pristine. Interestingly, even though it's super strong, enamel can be dulled by acids from sugary and acidic foods. So, next time you enjoy a soda or candy, think of your enamel's hard work protecting your smile, and remember to treat it kindly. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Route 66 is full of wonders. This iconic highway, often celebrated as the Main Street of America, stretches over 2,400 miles across the heart of the United States, offering a road trip experience like no other. As you travel this historic route, you'll encounter delightful attractions that draw millions of visitors each year. One of the most whimsical stops is the Cadillac Ranch in Texas, where 10 vintage Cadillacs are artistically buried nose first in the ground, creating a stunning visual spectacle. Just a few miles away, the famous Blue Whale in Oklahoma invites travelers to snap photos and dip their toes in its cool waters. The beauty of Route 66 goes beyond quirky stops. It also showcases some of nature's breathtaking landscapes. Imagine standing at the Grand Canyon, where stunning views extend as far as the eye can see, along with exhilarating hiking trails waiting to be explored. So whether it's the captivating art or the majestic scenery, the journey along Route 66 is a vibrant blend of history, culture, and nature that promises adventure. Ready to discover it all? Believe it or not, computers were once women. Long before the rise of digital devices, the term computer referred to skilled individuals, predominantly women, who performed complex calculations by hand. In the 1940s and 1950s, amid the dawn of the space age, organizations like NASA relied heavily on these remarkable minds to perform intricate mathematical computations essential for missions. Women like Katherine Johnson, a trailblazing black mathematician, played a pivotal role in this effort. She meticulously calculated the flight paths that propelled John Glenn into orbit and enabled the historic moon landing of Apollo 11. Despite their essential contributions, these women often worked in the shadows, facing underpayment and a lack of recognition. Their legacy illustrates not just a critical component of space exploration, but also challenges the gender norms of their time. Today, we honor their intelligence and determination as foundational elements in science, showing us how women's contributions historically transformed fields that were traditionally dominated by men. Isn't it time we celebrated their genius more? Ever thought about why your tongue is so special? The human tongue is a remarkable and unique muscle, known as the only muscle anchored at just one end. This singular characteristic grants it incredible flexibility and movement, enabling us to perform vital functions that we often overlook. For instance, whether we are speaking, tasting, or chewing, the tongue is an essential player in our daily activities. Imagine indulging in a warm slice of pizza. It's your tongue that expertly navigates the gooey cheese, zesty sauce, and various toppings, enhancing the overall taste experience. But the tongue's talents extend beyond culinary delights. It plays a crucial role in expressing emotions too. A simple smile or even a cheeky tongue poke can convey feelings without uttering a word. Composed of many muscles that operate together in harmony, the tongue allows us to articulate thoughts and enjoy our meals. Despite its modest size, this extraordinary muscle has a gigantic influence on our lives. So the next time you speak or savor your favorite food, take a moment to appreciate the fantastic abilities of your tongue. This might surprise you, Pink Floyd's bluesy name origins. The legendary band Pink Floyd, known for their psychedelic sounds and elaborate live shows, actually took their name from two lesser-known blues musicians, Pink Anderson and Floyd Council. In the early 1960s, band founders Syd Barrett, Roger Waters, and Nick Mason were delving into various musical styles, drawn particularly to the rich and soulful expressions of the blues. Their exploration led them to discover the profound influence of Anderson and Council, both of whom made significant contributions to the genre. Inspired by the unique names of these artists, Barrett decided to merge them, creating the iconic title we cherish today. Before this shift, the band went by a more whimsical name, the architectural Abdabs, but they recognized the need for a moniker that resonated with their evolving sound. Although their music ultimately diverged from traditional blues, the influence of their namesakes highlights how diverse inspirations can cultivate remarkable art. Just think about it. A simple homage to two blues musicians ignited the creative spark that propelled one of rock's most influential bands to stardom. What if I told you the Mona Lisa was safe underground? Incredibly, during World War II, as Nazi forces looted Europe's art treasures, the world's most famous painting was tucked away in a salt mine in Austria. The Allied forces, aware of the impending loss of priceless artworks, mobilized experts known as the Monuments Men to thwart the wave of destruction. In 1945, they discovered the Mona Lisa hidden in the Alto Se salt mine, sheltered alongside thousands of other stolen masterpieces. This mine, with its stable climate, acted as a perfect vault, preserving the delicate canvas and vibrant pigments far better than any museum could. Protected from bombings, thieves, and the relentless passage of time, the Mona Lisa's enigmatic smile remained undisturbed for years. This remarkable rescue did more than save a painting. It preserved a vital part of cultural identity for humanity. The Mona Lisa was restored not merely as an artwork, but as a powerful symbol of resilience and our collective effort to safeguard beauty amidst chaos and destruction. Isn't it fascinating how art can survive against all odds? Let's uncover the truth about Diet Coke floating. You might be surprised to learn that a regular can of Coke sinks while its diet counterpart stays buoyant in water. This intriguing phenomenon can be explained through the concept of density, which measures how heavy an object is relative to its size. Regular Coke contains a significant amount of sugar, which increases its weight and makes it denser than the water it's placed in. When you drop a can of regular Coke into water, the weight causes it to sink. On the other hand, Diet Coke is sweetened with artificial sweeteners, which have far less mass, resulting in a lower overall density. This lighter density allows Diet Coke to float on the water's surface, which can be quite surprising. If you've ever tossed a can into a pool or a bucket, you can test this fun science fact. Gather some friends, fill a container with water, and drop in both types of Coke to see the results. This simple experiment not only highlights the intriguing principles of density, but also demonstrates how slight differences in ingredients can lead to unexpected outcomes in our everyday drinks. Hard to believe, but kiwis have a surprising name change. This delightful fruit, once known as the Chinese gooseberry, carries a fascinating history behind its moniker. Discovered in China during the early 20th century, its original name stemmed from its sweet, tangy flavor, reminiscent of more familiar gooseberries. However, when the fruit made its journey to New Zealand, everything changed. Here, clever marketers decided to give it a fresh identity, renaming it kiwi after the iconic flightless bird that symbolizes the nation. This strategic move not only elevated the fruit's status, but also linked it to its new home, making it sound more exotic and appealing to consumers worldwide. As a result, the kiwi soon became a global favorite, celebrated not just for its vibrant green flesh and unique texture, but also for its impressive nutritional benefits. Rich in vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber, kiwis are a healthy and enjoyable addition to any diet. So, the next time you bite into this little powerhouse, take a moment to appreciate its remarkable transformation from Chinese gooseberry to beloved kiwi. You won't believe this about dragon fruit's magic. This tropical treat, often called pitahaya, dazzles with its vibrant colors and exotic look, resembling something from a fantasy realm. The outer skin, bright pink or yellow with striking green-tipped spikes, invites curiosity. Once you slice it open, the interior reveals a stunning white or pink flesh speckled with tiny black seeds, offering a delightful texture. Its taste is subtle and mildly sweet, making it an excellent addition to smoothies, fruit salads, or as a refreshing snack all on its own. What's even more remarkable is the impressive nutritional profile of dragon fruit. It is low in calories, yet high in vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants. Many health enthusiasts believe that consuming this fruit can help enhance your immune system and promote glowing skin. With its unique flavor and health benefits, dragon fruit brings a touch of tropical bliss to any dish. Whether you are new to this fruit or a longtime fan, dragon fruit adds a burst of color and nutrition to your meals. Is it really true that we know so little about oceans? Despite covering over 70% of our planet's surface, only about 5% of the ocean has been explored and mapped in detail. This astonishment highlights a vast underwater world, brimming with life and cloaked in mysteries just waiting to be unveiled. Picture it. Beneath the waves, uncharted territories harbor unknown species and stunning ecosystems, many of which remain unseen by human eyes. The ocean represents a realm of extremes. Its crushing depths, pitch-black darkness, and frigid temperatures challenge even the most experienced scientists. However, technological advancements such as remote-operated vehicles and deep-sea submersibles are leading us on an exciting journey of exploration. Each dive transforms into an underwater treasure hunt filled with possibilities, where scientists might discover bizarre creatures or spectacular coral reefs. So next time you gaze at the ocean's surface, remember this profound truth. Vast worlds flourish below, just waiting for us to uncover their secrets. Most people don't know this, but birds are dinosaurs. It's astounding to realize that the cheerful robin hopping on your lawn is a direct descendant of the colossal dinosaurs that roamed the earth. Paleontologists have unveiled that every bird we see today evolved from small theropods, a dinosaur group that includes some notorious predators like the Tyrannosaurus rex. Fossils, especially that of Archaeopteryx, provide crucial evidence. This creature lived around 150 million years ago and had features characteristic of modern birds, such as feathers and wings, alongside dinosaur traits like claws and teeth. Genetic research has even shown that chickens possess dormant DNA from their prehistoric ancestors. Stunning discoveries, such as feathers found preserved in amber, paint vibrant pictures of what life was like in the Mesozoic era. Birds successfully retained traits that allowed them to thrive, including lightweight bones and a supercharged metabolism enabling flight. So, when you witness a bird flitting across the sky or hear its melodious song, remember, it's not merely a feathered creature. It's a living testament to 65 million years of evolution and survival. You might be shocked to learn that huskies thrive in icy conditions. Siberian huskies are remarkable dogs, specifically bred by the Chukchi tribe of Northeast Asia to excel in frigid environments. These extraordinary companions possess unique physical traits that ensure their comfort and performance in the cold. Their thick double coat acts as a barrier against freezing temperatures, while their bushy tails serve a clever purpose. They can wrap around their noses as they sleep, offering extra warmth. Rather than just enduring the cold, huskies actually flourish in it. They were trained to pull sleds over long distances, honing their strength and enduring stamina. For the Chukchi people, these dogs were indispensable for transportation and hunting, establishing a deep and enduring bond with them. What's even more fascinating is their adaptability to various terrains, making them perfectly suited for the rugged Arctic landscape. Today, it's no surprise they often participate in winter sports or capture hearts as beloved family pets, thanks to their playful demeanor and striking looks. With their incredible history of survival and adaptation, huskies exemplify nature's remarkable ingenuity. Believe it or not, Titanic's sister ship nearly sank first. The RMS Olympic, an early marvel of maritime engineering, collided with the British warship HMS Hawke in 1911, creating a massive hole in its hull that tore open 2 compartments. Fortunately, the Olympic did not sink, but this close call exposed critical vulnerabilities in its design and raised questions about safety protocols in shipbuilding. Despite this alarming incident, the White Star Line decided against a comprehensive redesign for its new flagship, Titanic, opting for only minor tweaks. Just less than a year later, tragedy struck when Titanic famously hit an iceberg, resulting in one of history's worst maritime disasters. Historians ponder whether a thorough structural overhaul of Olympic could have revealed important lessons that might have saved Titanic. Instead, the company pressed on with production, ignoring vital warning signs. This story serves as a chilling reminder that sometimes close calls and alarms are overlooked, leading to catastrophic outcomes. The tale of Olympic's brush with disaster continues to resonate as a lesson in safety and caution. This might surprise you. Mongolia offers free Wi-Fi everywhere. This remarkable fact illustrates the astonishing growth of Mongolia's telecommunications landscape. In recent years, the nation has rapidly incorporated advanced technology, enabling connectivity even in the remote steppe where traditional nomads thrive. While exploring the stunning grasslands, you may come across free Wi-Fi hotspots that empower herders and travelers alike. For nomadic families, this internet access is life-changing. It allows them to communicate with loved ones, seek vital services, and even run businesses from the prairie. Can you imagine updating your social media status or checking emails while surrounded by vast landscapes and herding sheep? This leap into digital connectivity symbolizes more than just technological progress. It represents a profound cultural shift. Mongolian society is evolving, blending rich traditions with the demands of a modern world. By embracing this digital age, the people of Mongolia are expertly navigating their identity, ensuring that the spirit of nomadic life coexists harmoniously with the conveniences of contemporary technology. Ever thought about why cattle pastures dominate America? Over 1/3 of all land in the contiguous United States is used as pastures for cattle, which covers an astonishing 654 million acres. That's about 2.6 million square kilometers, comprising 35% of the total land area. This commitment to cattle grazing highlights the significance of beef production in American agriculture. Interestingly, when you factor in cropland dedicated to growing feed for cows, the percentage of land used in this industry rises to 41%. Each time you savor a juicy steak or a hamburger, pause to recognize the enormous landscapes that support your meal. These sprawling pastures not only provide essential food resources but also generate significant economic activity, sustaining countless farmers and their families. Yet, this extensive use of land brings challenges such as managing grazing practices and addressing environmental impacts. As we reap the rewards of these vast pastures, it becomes increasingly important to find a balance between agricultural productivity and environmental health. Isn't it mind-boggling how much our food systems rely on land management? Believe it or not, some people never smell bad. It's true. Approximately 2 to 3% of the human population possesses a unique genetic mutation that significantly reduces their ability to produce certain odors, particularly those associated with sweat. This remarkable trait means that for these fortunate individuals, the common anxieties about body odor, especially during workouts or on sweaty summer days, simply do not exist. While most of us often find ourselves fretting about the need for a shower post-exercise, these individuals can dive into intense gym sessions, run marathons, or participate in vigorous sports without a whiff of worry. Imagine sweating buckets while playing basketball or running a 10K, all without the nagging fear of offending anyone's sense of smell. Although this genetic quirk may feel like a superpower, it stems from the intricate science of how our bodies metabolize sweat and manage the bacteria responsible for unpleasant odors. So, the next time you're in a crowded fitness class and notice an offensive scent, remember that for a select few, body odor is simply not part of the equation. What if I told you maps are created by explorers? It's amazing to realize how our digital maps get their updates, particularly in hard-to-reach areas. Have you ever found that certain locations are inaccessible by car? To tackle this challenge, mapping services employ unique tactics. They send out adventurous individuals, known as mapping explorers. Equipped with specialized backpacks laden with high-tech cameras, these explorers venture into trails, parks, and even bustling streets that vehicles simply cannot access. As they hike, their cameras capture thousands of images from various angles, which are later stitched together to form intricate 3D maps. This innovative method guarantees that every twisting path and hidden nook is documented, enhancing navigation for all users. It's more than just directing you from one point to another. It's about unveiling routes that offer stunning vistas or lead to hidden gems. So, the next time you pull up a map on your favorite navigation app, think about the dedicated explorers whose tireless work brings the world to your fingertips, one snapshot at a time. Let's uncover the truth about giant salamanders. The Chinese giant salamander holds the title of the largest amphibian on the planet, and it's truly remarkable. These impressive creatures can grow up to 1.8 meters long, which is longer than many small cars. Imagine catching a glimpse of one of these gentle giants gliding gracefully through freshwater streams or lurking in cool, dark caves. Not only do they boast an incredible size, but these salamanders are also ancient, having existed for millions of years. They can live for over 50 years, often outliving several generations of humans. Unfortunately, despite their remarkable longevity, these amphibians face severe threats due to habitat loss, pollution, and illegal hunting. Their unique appearance, characterized by wrinkly, baggy skin and feathery gills, makes them a fascinating sight, but it also contributes to their vulnerability. Today, conservation groups are actively racing to protect these incredible animals and their habitats, hoping to ensure that future generations will appreciate the wonders and beauty of the Chinese giant salamander. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Michigan has stunning landmarks. The Great Lakes define Michigan's landscape, often referred to as the country's freshwater seas, and they offer some of the most awe-inspiring views imaginable. With over 3,200 miles of shoreline, Michigan serves as a gateway to natural beauty and outdoor adventure. Imagine standing at the top of the iconic Sleeping Bear Dunes, where you can admire the expansive blue waters of Lake Michigan stretching endlessly before you, or wandering through the striking Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, famous for colorful sandstone cliffs that rise dramatically from the lake's surface. These locations provide endless opportunities for exploration, whether you're hiking along picturesque trails, kayaking in calm waters, or simply relaxing on sandy beaches. Each visit brings you closer to understanding the unique ecosystems that thrive along these freshwater bodies, hosting a diverse array of wildlife in breathtaking settings. So, what are you waiting for? Pack your bags and prepare to be captivated by the natural wonders of Michigan's Great Lakes. You might be shocked to learn that sport climbing is now Olympic. In 2020, the Tokyo Olympics made history by introducing sport climbing as an Olympic sport for the very first time. Imagine athletes skillfully ascending artificial walls crafted for 3 heart-pounding disciplines: speed, bouldering, and lead climbing, all showcased within a single event. In the speed climbing competition, climbers race up a 15-meter wall, pushing their limits against the clock to demonstrate exceptional agility and swift reflexes. Bouldering presents a different challenge, where climbers tackle shorter yet intricate routes without any harnesses, relying on their problem-solving skills to navigate tricky holds and reach the summit. Meanwhile, lead climbing sees athletes tackle a longer wall, while strategically clipping their ropes into quick draws, which showcases their endurance and careful planning. This dynamic fusion of athleticism, mental resilience, and tactical acumen captivates both live audiences and viewers worldwide. The debut of sport climbing at the Olympics not only underscores its rising fame, but also inspires countless young climbers to aspire to great heights, literally and figuratively. Scientists recently discovered that Mont Aiguille mesmerizes adventurers. This stunning peak in the Vercors region of France stands out with its uniquely sharp shape, almost giving the impression of being cut from a colossal cake. Towering at over 2,000 meters, Mont Aiguille offers more than just a challenging ascent. It presents a breathtaking panorama that attracts nature lovers, hikers, and photographers from all over the world. Surrounded by lush valleys and dramatic cliffs, this natural wonder creates a postcard-perfect landscape. However, the allure of Mont Aiguille comes with a warning. Its steep cliffs can be perilous, so climbers must navigate carefully to avoid missteps that could lead to dangerous falls. The mountain's name, translating to Needle Mountain, aptly describes its piercing peaks that dominate the skyline. As climbers make their way to the summit, they are rewarded not only with a workout, but also with sweeping views and unique alpine flora that thrive in this striking environment. So, when you venture near Mont Aiguille, remember to enjoy the scenery, even as you keep a safe distance from the edge. Here's what actually happens when you won't believe how old these trees can get. It's astonishing, but some trees, specifically the bristlecone pine, have lifespans that stretch beyond 4,000 years. Found in the rugged high mountains of the western United States, these remarkable trees have witnessed the rise and fall of ancient civilizations, as well as the rapid technological changes of today. Their secret to this extraordinary longevity lies in their ability to thrive in tough environments marked by rocky soil, severe weather, and extreme temperatures. By growing slowly, they can conserve energy and nutrients necessary for survival, allowing them to endure for centuries. Additionally, the bristlecone pine has extremely dense and resin-rich wood, making it highly resistant to insects and decay. As these trees age, they grow even tougher, becoming natural monuments steeped in history. Imagine being a living archive of our planet's climate and ecological shifts. Scientists study these ancient trees not only for their age, but also for the valuable insights they provide about past climate changes. Isn't it incredible that these enduring trees can recount stories that date back to times long before human history? Here's a wild fact about older stars. It sounds like a cosmic riddle, but it's true. Some stars are indeed older than the universe itself, which is estimated to be around 13.8 billion years old. This phenomenon involves what astronomers call population II stars, ancient celestial bodies that formed early in the universe's history. These stars have core temperatures and characteristics that suggest they've survived longer than we thought possible. The puzzle begins with how scientists determine a star's age. They rely on models of star evolution to track changes over time. However, measuring the universe's age and the ages of distant stars poses significant challenges. Discrepancies in these measurements have prompted researchers to revisit our cosmic models. If these stars are older than the universe, it forces us to reevaluate not only their lifespans, but also the history of cosmic formation. So, the next time you gaze up at the night sky, keep in mind that you may be looking at twinkling lights that challenge our very notions of time and existence. How fascinating is that?